It's Pete here, and I wanted to let you know that the World Championships of Bridge is going to start soon. It starts on the 22nd of October and runs through to November 3rd, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to be the non-playing captain of the Australian Open team. But let's jump in. I want to show you stuff about the World Championship, introduce my team, and then talk a little bit more about other stuff. So to kick things off, this is over in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. It's going to start on the 22nd of October and it finishes on the 3rd of November. There are a couple of events, so I just wanted to break it down, what's actually going on. So if you hear about it, you know which we're talking about. The main events start on the 22nd of October and the qualifying goes all the way through to the 27th of October. And then there's the round of 16 and then 2 days for the quarterfinals, 2 days semifinals, 2 day finals there. That's the main event. And there is open, women's, seniors, and mixed all competing for these. Then there is also a secondary event that starts on the 29th of October, which is the Transnational Open Teams. And there is also another one, which is National Pairs World Championship. So 3 main events, but the main one is the Open, the Women's, the Seniors, and the Mixed World Championship that starts pretty soon. Now, I want to introduce my team that I'm captaining over in Buenos Aires. But before I do, I want to give you a bidding problem. So here, we've got this hand, and we've got just 12 high card points and just a balanced hand. Here, partner opens 1 club at favorable vulnerability, and you're aggressive openers at favorable. You show your hearts, and partner bids a spade, which showed an unbalanced hand. And now you just bid 3 clubs invitational, and partner bids 3 hearts. What would you bid? What would your follow-up here be in this spot? Okay, while you ponder that, I want to jump in and introduce my team. So we've got a mixture of experience and debutantes on this team. We've got 3 partnerships. We've got Charlie Liu and Peter Gill. We've got James Coots and Liam Milne. And we've got Nabil Edgerton and Tony Nunn. They were recently over in New Zealand. The New Zealand Nationals were on just before this. And I want to highlight some hands that just came out of there here and highlight what some of these players can actually do. So let's take a look at this first board. Okay, I wanted to highlight this first hand by Charlie Liu. He gets to 6 spades by South. So you get the 5 of diamonds lead, and it's looking pretty good in 6 spades. You've got probably a spade loser, 1 heart loser, but that can go on the 3rd round of diamonds and no clubs. So here, Charlie wins the Queen of Diamonds, and he cashes 2 rounds of spades and gets some bad news here. Spades are 4-1, but not only that, the 2 spades you're missing are the Queen and the 10. It now looks like you've got 2 spade losers. So here he comes up with a plan where he wants to do a trump coup. He wants to shorten his spades to be equal length to East. So here he plays Ace of Diamonds and King of Diamonds and ditches his heart loser. And now he goes about trumpeting his heart. And this is just to reduce the number of spades that he's got. So here, East still has 1 more spade than him. So he needs to trump again and then also end up in the north hand and play a card in a spot where East has to trump or choose what to do in front of Charlie. So here, he's an entry short. So at this stage in this slam, he plays a low club and finesses. He doesn't have a club loser here, but when he finesses, this is about generating an entry to that north hand. And when this wins, he can now trump another heart and then play another club here, which North can win. And then when he plays the final heart, while East has the Queen 10 of spades left, they have to trump in front of Charlie, and he gets to over trump and turn his 2 spade losers into just 1. Now, there was a really devious defensive tactic that was missed on this hand. When he led a low club back here, if West hopped up with the Queen, sacrificing their Queen, that would have actually left him 1 entry short. Can you imagine that defensive play? Really cool hand there. So well done, Charlie. And I want to show you another hand that I thought was also brilliant by Charlie Liu here. So here, I went a weak 2 spade opening described as 0 to 8 points. Could be 5 spades, maybe 6. And he bid 3 hearts, and that gets raised to 4 hearts. So he gets the ace of spades lead, and it looks like you've got a couple of diamond losers, a club loser, the ace of spades, and they might even be getting spade ruffs. So step number 1, he went in with a false card and played the jack of spades to make it hard to work out what's going on in the spade suit here. West now elects to switch to the queen of clubs, which gets ducked, and the jack of clubs, which he trumps. So at this stage, you're seeing West show up with the ace of spades and the queen jack of clubs. So East is known to have the king of diamonds, because otherwise West is too strong. They showed 0 to 8 points. Now, here he plays a heart over, another heart, and just keeps running his hearts at this stage. And now, at the end, he takes his 2 spades, and East did actually have a singleton spade, plays another spade, and at this stage, he comes out the king of clubs, and here, East was left with the ace of clubs and king doubleton diamond. So when they won the ace of clubs, they had to lead a diamond away from that. He wins the queen in the north hand, diamond back to the ace, and 10 tricks make. So let's jump over to another partnership. So we'll look at a hand from Liam Milne and James Coates. This was the final board of the New Zealand Pairs Championship. Liam and James went on to win the entire thing, and this was a contributing factor. So here, Liam opened 1 diamond with North, 2 clubs by South, 2 no trumps by Liam, and then 3 no trumps. So here, they get the heart lead, and the first trick comes around and you win the queen. And at this stage, it looks like you got 2 diamonds and 6 clubs. You've got 9 tricks and you're 1 heart. And it looks pretty risky to do anything else. You're missing the ace of spades, the ace king of hearts, and the opponent's heart suit is wide open here. So anyway, on the run of clubs here, watching the discards, East discards some spades, and West discards a discouraging diamond, and then just keeps discarding hearts and discards 3 hearts. And here East discards a heart as well. Now, this made it absolutely safe for him to play a spade and set up his 10th trick here, and a couple of hearts here. Now, if I open up the hand, what actually happened, I didn't make it look that fancy, but East actually got triple squeezed, and paying attention to all the discards here, East couldn't hold on to they couldn't discard a diamond from Queen Jack 10, or else the 9 of diamonds would come good. They had their heart winners and they had the ace of spades. So again, on the play of this, the clubs get run, and then here they throw a diamond. And then on the final club here, if East throws a diamond, the 9 of diamonds is coming good. If East throws a heart, that gives you the safety to set up that spade. So this 10th trick here gave them a really solid finish here, and so they went on to win the New Zealand Pairs Championship. So how often do you win a national where you finished with a triple squeeze on the final board? I just thought that was really cool. And let's go over to this bidding problem. Now here, Nabil decided to jump to 6 clubs after this hand. So he's only got 12 points, but here this partner had shown clubs and spades, showed an unbalanced hand, and then he showed 3-card heart support. So Nabil was looking at a diamond shortage at this space and was like, okay, we've got 1 diamond, and if partner's got 5 clubs, 4 spades, and 3 hearts, and was willing to accept an invite, then 6 looks like it's on the cards. So here they led, and it was an easy 12 tricks. If you look at the partner's hand, they've only got 15 high card points. So they've got 27 high card points, but managed to bid a slam here and just lose 1 diamond. They've got 1 diamond loser. The 2 spades can be trumped in the south hand, and the ace, king, queen of hearts just take care of the rest. So 12 easy tricks, but beautiful slam bidding there from Nabil and Tony. So finally, I want to leave you with a defensive hand from Peter Gill. So here, the opponents bid to 4 spades. So they were playing precision, 1 spade, 2 clubs. Charlie came in and bid 2 hearts. West repeated their spades. And Peter's got 5 hearts, but didn't want to jump to 4 hearts and sort of leverage them into 4 spades. Just took the low road, but they still bid there. Now, here, what would you lead from this north hand? And you might be thinking, great, we lead a heart. Well, here, Peter led the king of hearts, and his reasoning is there's only going to be 1 heart on offer here, and he wants to stay on lead because there's nothing that really looks like it needs to be led from his partner's side. So after he leads the king of hearts, this wins a trick. And you know, partner, as a passed hand, has ace queen to 5 hearts. And we're trying to look at what tricks we might get. Now, here, any spade tricks, we don't need to lead a spade. It'll just pick up partner spades. Any hearts, we've already collected all of our heart tricks. Any diamond tricks we've actually got will go on the long clubs here. But if we play clubs, it's just going to pick up your clubs. So what are we actually trying to do? So here, Peter came up with a great play of attacking Declarer's entries. He came out a low diamond from his doubleton jack. So when he played the 8 of diamonds, I'll open up all the cards here. Here, Declarer won and now drew 2 rounds of trumps, and partner's queen of spades meant that Peter's 10 of spades came good. And now Declarer went over to the king of clubs and finessed a club, which went to Peter's queen. And now another diamond knocks out the king, and Dummy's club suit is now completely dead. If he'd used his jack of diamonds earlier, then Dummy's 4th diamond would have been very easy to set up for the club discard there. So becoming out a low diamond, it kept the tension in the diamonds, but then also got the opponents to lose their entries and not be able to get all their clubs. So he got 99% for that board for beating the 4 spades 1. So nice defense attacking those entries. So there are some hands introducing our team. Australia is sending teams in all categories: the Open, the Mixed, the Seniors, and the Women's. And there are a couple of other Aussies. There is one on the New Zealand Open team, Matthew McManus, and there is one on the English Women's team, Fiona Brown. So keep an eye out on that. If you want to know anything about this World Championships, or you want me to highlight anything, let me know. I'm going to be trying to be making recaps of the day's play. But thanks all for watching, and looking forward to seeing you over there. Bye.